Hi, this is Patty again. I am back with another tutorial using My Digital Studio with Stampin' Up! Today I'm using a card template and I'm going to show you what I do to get half price cards. That sounds great, doesn't it? So I've selected a summer home vertical 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 card. I'm going to click next and next. Just leave it as project number 4. That's fine. So it's going to put that page on my screen. There you see it. Normally, if you're going to get this printed as a folded card, what you would want to do is click Insert at the top, click Add Page. It defaults to blank page, and then you click OK. So that's added a blank page down on the bottom. You can see the thumbnails there. And then you would want to insert another page for page 3. So down here on the bottom, page 2 and page 3 are actually the inside of the folded card. Okay, so what I do though is I don't leave those blank. So I'm going to delete those and show you what I do. I'm going to actually leave page 2 blank for this demonstration. So I'm going to go back to page 1. And I am going to change this a little bit to make it into a postcard or a single panel card. I am going to embellish it just a little bit before we finish it. So I'm going to go to Summer Home Labels and click Open. That was in the embellishment section. And I love this label. I think this is really neat. It makes a perfect spot to write a message. So this becoming a postcard, then it's going to have the thanks for all you do and then room for me to write a little note. So I would embellish this with a couple of flowers. I'm not going to finish the whole thing. I'll just show you briefly what I would start to do with it. So let's pick this really cute Riding Hood red flower. Woo, little big. So shrink that down and put it over here, and then probably add a button or something to the center, maybe a piece of ribbon, and give it just, a little more pizzazz there. So I also, of course, like to come over here to drop shadow and say add a drop shadow to everything on this page. Okay. And then I'm going to add one more thing. Go back to Browse, and under Summer Home Labels, should have probably added this before, there's this cute little thing that says Friend. I'm going to put that underneath Thanks for All You Do, so that it says Thanks for All You Do, friend. I think that's kind of cute. But it's a little bit low, so I'm just going to click and drag my mouse and grab all of that. Under Arrange, I'm going to say Group, and that's going to temporarily just lock it all together. And then I'm going to move it up so that it's not right on that piece of ribbon. Oh, then I'm going to ungroup it. There you go, so that in case we want to embellish it or move it or do something later, we can. And that needs a drop shadow. So say OK, and isn't that cute? I love how that looks. I think that's adorable. Thanks for all you do, friend. So now what I'm going to do is right click down on the bottom on the thumbnail of this page and say Insert Duplicate Page. And then at the bottom I'm going to click on it and drag it over so that it becomes page 3. Now when I save my project and go to get it printed, down here under Share Project, you'll see that the card is already highlighted, so I would click on that and go through the ordering process. When that card comes back, I'm going to simply cut it in half, and I'm going to have 2 postcards, and I can mount those to my own folded cardstock cards, or use it just as a postcard by itself. And these make great little thank yous to put in your Stampin' Up! Orders or to send to people who have been to one of your classes or workshops or one of your events, maybe to someone who has helped you at a downline meeting. Just a great quick little thank you where you don't need to write pages and pages. And this gives you 2 cards for the price of 1. I think it's a fabulous idea and I hope you enjoyed that. If you have any particular things that you'd like to know about with my digital studio, just leave me a comment on my blog. I'd be happy to make a tutorial for you. Thanks!